What is going on, guys? It is me, the Lone Vault Wanderer. I've just woken up. I was watching the World Cup games at 2 AM and 6 AM my time, and I'm bloody exhausted, but I saw this news article that was slightly relevant to Fallout 4, so I thought I'd cover it. And this article is related to Gamescom, which is essentially the E3 of Europe, and that's being held in Cologne, Germany next month from the 13th of August to the 17th of August. And recently on the website, Gamescom has published all of the exhibitors and publishers and gaming developers that will be having booths at the Gamescom event, and of course, because Bethesda is a subsidiary company of a European company, ZeniMax Media, of course they're going to be making an appearance. And this listing, which you can see on the screen right now, is essentially saying that Bethesda Softworks, ZeniMax Germany GmbH, they're going to be having a booth there. You can see on the screen where the booth is going to be situated, and the interesting thing about it is that they are saying that the exhibitor, i.e. Bethesda, is going to be showing the following products and commodity groups, which is listed as being entertainment software or games, action-adventure, and role-playing games. Now, a lot of people have seen this and said, well, role-playing games, it's definitely got to be Fallout. You know, Fallout 4 could be revealed at this event. I've got a number of arguments against that general conclusion, and as always, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here because we've been screwed around in the past with fake theories and, you know, speculation. So I'm just trying to be as real as possible with you guys and tell you that there is probably slim to no chance that Fallout 4 is going to be revealed at this event. Firstly, I don't believe Bethesda has ever revealed the game at Gamescom, especially because it's a European convention. Now, I understand that they would have a huge fan base in Europe, particularly with ZeniMax being a European company, but there's been no precedent set. You've had Fallout 3 revealed at E3, Skyrim was revealed at VGX, so two, you know, American events, so why are they going to swap it up this time around? It just doesn't really make much sense. If they haven't done it in the past, it's even more unlikely that they're going to be doing it this time around at a European event. Secondly, this event is going to be held in Cologne, Germany, so predominantly the main language that's going to be spoken is German, so that makes me assume that they're going to be having employees, developers, and representatives from their German office in Bethesda Softworks going to this event, and they're going to be speaking predominantly in German. Now, I understand obviously there's going to be a lot of translators, and also as well a lot of people probably would be able to speak English there, but I just think that if the majority of the attendees there, as in the general public, if they're going to be speaking German, I don't think that you're going to be having a very American patriotic styled game being revealed at a place where most of the people's native tongues are German. Now, that's just my, you know, general opinion. It could be different. Maybe if Fallout 4 was going to be set in Germany or something like that. I just don't think it's going to happen. Thirdly, the listing which you can see on the screen right now, it just says that the exhibitor Bethesda Softworks is going to be part of a commodity group relating to entertainment software with action, adventure, and role-playing games. It doesn't necessarily say that they're going to be having a new game revealed. You remember back with E3, they said they were going to have an unannounced title revealed, and they eventually did in the form of Battlecry. But now they're just saying, look, these are the types of games this exhibitor is going to be showing. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a new IP altogether. Fourthly, you know, and related to that, since they only really have a small booth, as you can see on the screen right now, it's unlikely for them to be revealing a big game at this very small booth. Perhaps if they were going to announce the game beforehand and then have some playable demos at this event, that would be a bit more of a logical argument. But here, if they're not going to have a big presentation or anything like that, then it would just be unlikely for a new game to be revealed. So that's just my opinion, guys. I'd love to get your thoughts. I'm sure there are many other things, you know, that don't suggest that Fallout 4 is going to be revealed, but I'll leave that up to you because I'm about to hit the hay again because I'm so tired. Anyways, please take care of yourself and keep fighting the good fight.